Hola clase, hoy vamos a hacer el repaso de capítulo 7. So we have covered quite a bit in the last month, so it's always good to do un repaso. So vamos a practicar geografía, vocabulario y gramática para prepararnos para el examen. So we're going to practice geography, vocabulary, and grammar to prepare us for our first exam. Vamos a comenzar con geografía. Vamos a practicar las capitales también, pero ¿dónde estamos? ¿Qué país? What country? If you can't think of it, a hint would be it starts with C. It's Colombia, y la capital de Colombia? Bogotá, exacto. This next one is estamos en América Central. So I'm going to give you three options, tres opciones, Guatemala, El Salvador, or Honduras. ¿Qué es? Honduras, exacto. ¿Y la capital? Tegucigalpa. Muy bien. En la tercera foto, in the third photo, we are in America del Sur. We're in South America. ¿Qué país? Tiene dos capitales. It has two capitals. Bolivia. ¿Y qué son las capitales? La Paz y El Sucre. Muy bien. Vamos a continuar practicando. Estamos en Europa y solo hay un país que habla español en Europa. Solo un país hispanohablante en Europa. ¿Cómo se llama? España, exacto. ¿Y la capital? Madrid. Muy bien. Oh, I have our capitals down here. Okay, so este país está en América del Sur. La capital es sonido como un frijol. The capital sounds like a bean. Estamos en Perú. ¿Y la capital de Perú? Lima, exacto. Muy bien. En la tercera foto, in the third photo, ¿dónde estamos? Where are we? Uruguay or Paraguay? Montevideo es la capital, entonces estamos en Uruguay. Muy bien. Opuesto. I guess we have the opposite. Okay. Dos más. ¿Dónde estamos? Es una isla. ¿No necesitas pasaporte para visitar esta isla? Puerto Rico. ¿Y la capital de Puerto Rico? San Juan. Exacto. Muy bien. ¿Dónde estamos? Estamos en América Central. Panamá, Costa Rica o Nicaragua. La frase popular aquí es pura vida. Exacto, Costa Rica. Muy bien. ¿Y la capital de Costa Rica? San José. Muy bien. Vamos a practicar capitales y nacionalidades. La capital de Argentina, Buenos Aires. Si yo soy de Argentina, yo soy argentino. Exacto. Muy bien. Bolivia. ¿Qué son las capitales de Bolivia? La Paz y El Sucre. Y si yo soy de Bolivia, yo soy boliviano. Yo soy de Chile. La capital de Chile, Santiago. Y si yo soy de Chile, yo soy chileno. Exacto. Muy bien. Colombia, la capital, Bogotá. Y si yo soy de Bogotá, yo soy colombiana o colombiano. Costa Rica, la capital, San José. Y si yo soy de San José, yo soy costarricense. Muy bien. Or ticos or ticas. So if you're from Costa Rica, they'll say that yo soy tico. If I was a girl, I would say yo soy tica. Vamos a practicar. Este es Ricky Martin. Él es cantante famoso. Él es cubano, puertorriqueño, or escocia. Is he Cuban, Puerto Rican, or Scottish? A hint. Nova Scotia. Él es puertorriqueño, exacto. Y también hay otra palabra que usa en la isla. There's another word that they use on the island. They don't necessarily say yo soy puertorriqueño. They're going to say yo soy boricua. What is boricua? Maybe you've heard this term before. It's a unique name honoring our island heritage, not their island heritage, but it is so much more. Boricua is a spirit, flavor, and rhythm that you'll feel in every part of our island. It's a state of mind and a way of life embodied by their proud, passionate people. So, it's the same thing when I talked about Pura Vida and Costa Rica. It's just a way of life. Like it's a vibe. It's a whole mentality that is embraced by the people. The same is for Boricua. It has the same connotation. So a lot of people from Puerto Rico will say Boricua. Boricua, Marlena. There's a really popular song in the early 2000s that starts out that way. Okay, so Ricky Martin es puertorriqueño y también es cantante famoso. Vamos. El colegio. El colegio es Bélgico, italiano o francés. El colegio de Coliseum es italiano. El Papa Francis, es chileno, colombiano, o argentino. El Papa es argentino. Y también, he was the first pope from the Western Hemisphere, the first from South America, and the first from the Jesuit order. Why is that importante? Well, South America has a huge Roman Catholic population, so for the first time ever, a pope being chosen from this demographics was a very, very big deal. Vámonos. Vincent van Gogh, él es alemán, noruego o holandés. Él también es artista famoso. Él es holandés. Él es holandés. Muy bien. He is Dutch. Diego Rivera es chileno, mexicano o colombiano. Diego Rivera era artista famoso. He was a famous painter. También su esposa se llamaba Frida Kahlo. His wife was Frida Kahlo. Él es mexicano. Exacto. Muy bien. Considered the greatest Mexican painter of the 20th century, Diego Rivera had a profound effect on the international art world. Among his many contributions, Rivera is credited with the reintroduction of fresco painting into modern art and architecture. Oh, so I had this one out of order. My picture comes in a little bit late, but that doesn't change the fact that we're going to learn something really interesting today about tango. So, el tango viene de Argentina. Entonces, es un baile argentino. It's an Argentinian dance. The tango was first used as a term to describe music and dancing in the late 18th century in Buenos Aires. Tango was the name for the music of the slaves at the time in Argentina. More specifically, the name of large gatherings in which slaves danced to evocative music. I just learned about this fact and I thought it was really interesting. If you've ever seen the tango, it is evocative. That's a great word to describe it. Definitely Google it and check it out on your own. It's worth your time. Vamos a practicar vocabulario de capítulo 7. So if you have your list out, it'll be helpful. If you don't, it'll still be good for memory recall. ¿Cómo se dice jacket? La chaqueta, exacto. ¿Cómo se dice tie? La corbata, muy bien. La corbata. ¿Cómo se dice skirt? La falda, muy bien. ¿Cómo se dice stockings? Las medias, muy bien. ¿Cómo se dice pants? El pantalón. I usually say pantalones because I'm used to saying los pantalones. El pantalón is pants. I think we just use it in a plural sense. And so for me, sometimes that gets a little bit confusing. So we have shorts here. El pantalón corto. leather. De cuero, de piel. Mi bolsa es de cuero. My bag is leather. ¿Cómo se dice diamonds? De diamantes. Mi anillo es de diamantes. My ring is diamonds, made of diamonds. Lana. Oh, I just gave you the word. So wool is lana. Mi bufanda es hecho de lana, made of wool. Wood. De madera. Mi juguete es hecho de madera. My toy is made of wood. ¿Cómo se dice gold? Oro. De oro. Mi collar es de oro. My necklace is gold. Straw. De paja. Okay, de paja. Muy bien. Okay, vamos a practicar un poquito más. So what I'm going to have you guys do is actually try to translate this into Spanish. So this is good when you're trying to use your translation skills. So I like to wear large pants. So just so you know, chico is small, mediano is medium size, grande is large, extra grande would be extra large, just in case. To wear is llevar. Me gusta llevar pantalones grandes. Me gusta llevar pantalones grandes. Las tallas. That means sizes. The sizes are different in every country. So, como se dice, the sizes are different in every country. So, I've used the word country. Earlier today, we were talking about geography. So, maybe every will be the most challenging one for you, but everything else you should know how to say. Las tallas son diferentes en cada país. The sizes are different in each country or every country. Could you say las tallas son diferentes en todos países? You could, but then you would have to change país to países. That's the only difference. So you could say todos países in all countries. I said in each country, so it changes the grammar just a little bit. De algodón. So this is cotton. My shirt is made of cotton. Mi camiseta es de algodón. So even if you want to say made of cotton, I said my shirt is cotton. I can say mi camiseta es hecho de algodón. Just kind of like sometimes on the back of your shirt you have hecho in China or hecho in Mexico. That means made in. De cuero piel is leather. My favorite purse is made of leather. So we did purse earlier and we've done leather. So hopefully maybe it's in the back of your memory. You need to see and hear a word 7 times. So maybe you're not there yet. Mi bolso favorito es de cuero. Mi bolso favorito es de cuero. You also could say mi bolso favorito es hecho de cuero. ¿Cómo se dice wool? De lana. Muy bien. My scarf is made of wool. So I purposely said this sentence about 5 minutes ago. Can you find it somewhere in your brain? My scarf is made of wool. Mi bufanda es de lana. O mi bufanda es hecho de lana. Muy bien. De madera, of wood. The table is made of wood. La mesa es de madera. Muy bien. Okay, so you guys are going to have a couple questions. You're going to do your Chapter 7 Learn Smart. So I just wanted to show you as well how it's going to be set up. So every question is different, and with your Chapter 7 Learn Smart, you have to get 100 on it. So if you get an answer incorrect, what it does is just shuffle it to the back and it'll recycle it back in until you get it right. It won't stop asking you. So every single time you get it wrong, it just reshuffles in. And so you can only get 100 on this assignment. So for example, one of the things that it says, escribe el cambio de ortografía que ocurre en el preterito del verbo. When you see this, it says, write the spelling change that happens in the preterite of the verb poner, which means to put, to complete the conjugation below. Ojo, ojo means look, like pay attention. Escribe solo la primera parte de la forma del verbo. So only write the first part of the form of the verb. So for example, if it was asking in this context for that, it has the subject pronoun, but it wants you just to put the stem. So if it says raíz, it just means stem. So you would put P-U-S. If you put the whole verb, it's not going to get it right. The great thing is it'll show you what the right answer is. And so if you have good foresight, you will write down what the correct answer is. So the next time you see this answer reshuffled in, you're going to get the right answer. So hopefully that helps you guys a little bit. So I'm just going to do something really quick because I think I messed it up. So we have a whole list. You guys did preterite, you did the irregular preterite, and then you did stem changer preterite. That is so much to remember. So if you're still struggling with the preterite, practica, practica, practica. The more you practice, the easier it's going to get for you. Just like anything, where your attention goes, your energy flows. And so remember, this is the stem for all of these irregular verbs. They do not follow a regular pattern. The only good thing about them is that these irregular ones, this list of them, do have all the same endings. So it's iste, o, imos, istais, eran. That doesn't change. So andar becomes anduve, estar, estuve in the yo form, hacer, hice, poder, pude, poner, puse, querer, quise. Andar, ¿qué significa? What does it mean? To walk or to ride. Estar, to be. Hacer, to do, to make. Poder, to be able. Poner, to put. Querer, to want. Saber, to know information. Tener, to have. Venir, to come. Right? So remember, you have all these stems. Anytime the Learn Smart activity asks you for the stem, it's going to say raíz, R-A-I-Z. So just be ready to see that and know what it means now. Okay, so also another irregular verb in this bunch is hacer, which is to do or to make. So you use this verb all the time, actually, because the context is fluid. So hice, hiciste, hizo, hicimos, hicisteis, hicieran. Vamos a practicar un poquito. So we're going to do a couple with grammar in here, and then we're going to do a couple of translations, and then we will be acabar al día. We'll be done for the day. So yo andar en mi bicicleta con mis dos niños, mi niño llevar su chaqueta favorita. Yo anduve en mi bicicleta con mis dos niños. Mi niño llevó su chaqueta favorita. So llevó would be the third person singular, regular preterite. Anduve es irregular. Muy bien. En España, nosotros estar como pez en agua. En España, nosotros estuvimos como pez en el agua. So this is a phrase, como pez en el agua, like fish in the water. What do you think that means? Yeah, you feel right at home, like fish in the water would. Excelente, muy bien. Como pez en agua, ¿no? María y Juan anduvieron por la mañana. Okay, ahora vamos a hacer translaciones. The students didn't do their homework for math class. So just to take a second, do the best you can, and then we'll see what you have. The students didn't do their homework for math class. If you don't want to see the answer right away, this would be a great time to pausa, which is pause, pausa. Los estudiantes no hicieron la tarea para la clase de matemáticas. So the students did not do their homework for la clase de matemáticas. So remember, the class always comes after la clase de, right? Muy bien. I did not make my bed yesterday. Pausa si no estés listo. So I said pause if you're not ready. Yo no hice mi cama ayer. ¿Hiciste tu cama hoy? Did you make your bed today? Yo no la hice. I didn't make it. My father made dinner for me. Mi papá hizo la cena para mí. You also could have said, mi papá me hizo la cena. So there's two ways you could have said that. Mi papá hizo la cena para mí. Or mi papá me hizo la cena. Okay, so that concluye la lección para hoy. So that concludes today's lesson. Si tenga preguntas, pregúntame. Now is a great time since we're just ending with chapter 7 and about to have our first exam. If you are falling behind, if you need help, there's no better time than to reach out. Or ahorita, which means right now. Okay, so que tenga buen día y nos vemos pronto. Chao.